It starts today with Batman Backwards. For a limited time only, you're only going to be able to ride Batman Backwards until May the 10th. And then the Joker moves into Gotham City with the all-new Joker's Chaos Coaster, along with Harley Quinn's Spinsanity, and a real redo and makeover of Gotham City. We feel like that's very important because with Hurricane Harbor last year, we're investing in the other side of the park. We've also done a lot of painting, and we've had a very productive off-season and can't wait for all of you on opening day, which is tomorrow, to share the 2015 season with us. So look forward to seeing all of you throughout the day, seeing your reaction to riding Batman Backwards. It's a very unique experience. And look forward to you telling your friends and family to come out and join us this season.
Dwayne from Coast Ride here with Gene Petriello, Communication Manager for Six Flags over Georgia. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you, Dwayne?
We're surviving.
It's been an exciting day.
Yes, you've been here for a few hours, so I won't keep you too long. And what do we have here? What do we have? Well, we have Batman.
Batman Backwards. The ride backwards.
That way.
That's what we got. Yeah, you go out that way, but you're facing that way.
I'm trying.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, I know. Like sitting up there, or is that back there? I don't know.
That's still row technically 7.
That's 7. Yeah.
But now it's the front row, and the best view of the backwards ride on Batman the Ride Backwards.
Great. So now opening day is here. Right?
It's here. It's unbelievable. I feel like we just closed the park with Holiday in the Park, a great wintertime celebration we had new last year. And here we are, 14 or so weeks later already, and we are opening up for the 2015 season here at Six Flags Over Georgia. And we're opening it up with the exciting Batman the Ride Backwards. It's really going to be an exhilarating experience because, Batman the Ride has been here since 1997. And 16.5 million people have ridden this ride. But not one person, until the media today, rode this ride backwards. And the public's really going to enjoy the opportunity and the new exhilarating thrill of riding the ride backwards because you don't know what's coming next. Even people like yourself, who have probably ridden this a lot, don't know exactly what's coming next.
I've ridden it a few times, and I will say from riding it today, going near the front or the back, whatever, different areas, you have a different experience, and you definitely, it's different than it was before. But it's not a bad experience. It's a great, thrilling experience. So people are worried about, oh my God. No, if you've ridden Batman forwards, you definitely want to ride it backwards.
Absolutely. Batman forward is a great ride. Yes. And then now we're bringing a new twist to it and bringing it backwards. 2,700 feet of track you don't see coming. 50 miles an hour you don't see coming. You're going up the lift hill, which is what I think is one of the most interesting things of this whole ride, is that normally when you go up the lift hill, you're looking, straight up into the air. This time you're looking straight down and you really truly see how far up you're going up that 10-story lift hill. And it really is, that's one of the best parts of the ride. And of course, the corkscrew rolls and zero-G rolls and the turns and the twists and all that stuff. That's, it's really exciting.
It's a good time. And I will say though, we're only like a third of a mile walk from the front of the park. Why not come to Batman Backwards? And I would say this, where do you sit first?
Where do I sit first?
Yes.
Well, today I sat first where the camera was because I was on camera all day today. But I would say, to be honest with you, I would sit in row 7, which is normally the back, which is now the front. I think that's going to be the hottest commodity seat on this train. And I think that when you sit in now, it's the back row, which is really row 1 for what people remember, you get a totally different experience, like you said earlier. And I noticed that a lot of people today were going from, say, 1 row in the front towards 1 row in the back, and just to try to get that different experience. So I would encourage people to ride it multiple times in different positions in the ride, because you're going to get a different experience no matter where you sit.
Gotcha. Now, Batman Backwards is not here for that long.
Unfortunately, no.
What happened? Because last time we did forwards, how did they get backwards? What's going on?
Well, during this off-season, our maintenance team, and major props to them because they worked their tail off to make sure that this ride was available for this opening weekend here of March 14th. They really worked hard. They were in here day in, day night. Day in and day out. We had maintenance crews that were here working hours upon hours of overtime just to make sure this was available. Of course, as you know, we had a shortened off season this year, so we are truly appreciative of our maintenance teams that sat here and made sure that Batman the Ride Backwards is going to happen for opening day.
And great success. Rain in the forecast today came down a little bit. We had a window. You guys did a really great job. Thank you
appreciate it
for everything.
Yep, and don't forget, I don't know what you have coming up later this season, but don't forget, Batman Backwards, like I said, limited time only. It's till May 10th. and then Batman will return back to its normal state, and the Joker is going to start taking over Gotham City. Of course, because those 2 new rides, we have the Joker Chaos Coaster, the 7-story looping coaster, and we were suspended upside down 7 stories in the air. And we also have Harley Quinn Spinsanity coming. That's a classic thrill ride for families. That's coming at the end of May, May 22nd. Hurricane Harbor's back for year 2, so you can ride down Tsunami Surge, cool off, come ride Batman, and go check out the new rides in Gotham City. So we're really in for a big season here. It's the 48th year that this park has been open.
That's great. So yeah, thanks again for having us. We really appreciate it. We recommend everyone to come out here. If you've ridden Batman anywhere, anytime, you have to ride it backwards, and then come back out a little later and check out all the great new things, new rides, Hurricane Harbor, everything.
Come early, too, because people are going to be flocking down to ride Batman the ride backwards. Normally, people would come down to this section of the park maybe an hour or maybe 2 hours into their day because you're hitting Scorcher in the front, you're hitting Goliath. But don't forget, we have Batman Backwards, which is the real draw that people are, we've been really impressed and inspired and really amazed by the amount of publicity and the amount of interest this ride has driven here. So it's going to be crowded.
I've been working on my cardio. I'm going to be here early and often. And you should too. Thanks again, Gene.
Yep, appreciate it. I'm going to get some sleep now. You're the last interview of the day.
Thank you. See, save the best for last. For you.